strong.
Welcome back to Crypto for Freedom, where we talk about gaining financial freedom through the cryptocurrency markets. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you could please hit the like button, that really goes a long way with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Let's jump into the charts. Today, we're talking about Dogecoin and how the price of Ethereum will affect Dogecoin over time. So stick around to the end of the video to find out why I think Dogecoin is going to outperform Ethereum this cycle. Now, I don't really talk about Ethereum too much on this channel because I just don't really believe in Ethereum as much as a long-term investment as I do in Dogecoin and Bitcoin. But I know that Ethereum is the biggest altcoin out there and has an effect on the altcoin market as a whole. So I think it is important to talk about Ethereum. Now, if we go take a look at the cycle in 2021, you can see that when Ethereum finally started to break up to its all-time high, that's when Dogecoin broke out. And Ethereum was able to continue pumping after that to come up to its first high. And that's when Dogecoin made its high for the cycle. That was like 74 cents. And from there, Dogecoin had a retracement from 74 cents. And over the next several months, Dogecoin closed more in the 25 to 35 cent area. Okay, and Ethereum cooled off in that time and then came up and made a second peak in November when Bitcoin had its second peak in 2021. After that, Dogecoin and Ethereum both went into a one-year bear market and have been trying to recover ever since then. Now, if December of 2024 was the top of the market for Dogecoin, you can see that Dogecoin has been slightly outperforming Ethereum in that time. If we come over to the Doge ETH pair chart, you can see that at the peak in November of 2024, Dogecoin actually did come up and make a new higher high against Ethereum. And that's why I say that Dogecoin has been outperforming Ethereum this cycle. And I think I know why that is. It's because Ethereum is now proof of stake and Dogecoin is proof of work, just like Bitcoin. And if you guys don't know what proof of work is, you can see that Dogecoin is proof of work cryptocurrency, meaning its network uses miners to validate transactions and secure the blockchain by solving complex mathematical problems to add new blocks to the chain. As a proof-of-work system, miners are rewarded with Dogecoin for their efforts, similar to how Bitcoin operates, and the network relies on this process to maintain decentralized and secure structure. So where Dogecoin uses proof-of-work, Ethereum uses proof-of-stake as a consensus mechanism, replacing the energy-intensive proof-of-work systems in September 2022 during the merge. In proof-of-stake, participants called validators lock up or stake their ether as collateral to have a chance to validate new blocks and earn rewards. This transition significantly reduces the network's energy consumption by over 99%, enhancing its scalability, security, and environmental friendliness. Proof of work is so much better than proof of stake because proof of work connects the digital world to real-world energy expenditures, and that energy cost gives the blockchain objective, measurable security. No one can fake having spent electricity. It's like saying you can't counterfeit energy. It's harder to centralize. In proof of stake, the rich just get richer. Whoever already has the most stake earns more over time, increasing their dominance. In proof of work, however, even though mining pools exist, anyone can enter with hardware and cheap electricity, creating competition and decentralization over time. Proof of work has secured Bitcoin for over 15 years with 0 successful network level attacks, while proof of stake is newer and hasn't been battle tested at Bitcoin scale or time horizon, or Dogecoin for that matter. And the next thing is the attack resilience. In proof of work, attacking the network requires massive physical infrastructure and energy. It's very expensive, slow, and visible. And in proof of stake, a rich actor can quietly accumulate coins and gain majority control without needing physical resources. Proof of work is really just brutally simpler. You spend energy, you earn a block, and you follow the chain with the most work. While proof of stake introduces more complex rules like slashing long-range attacks, checkpointing, which can increase complexity, and trust assumptions. Dogecoin has yet to be able to break out above a new all-time high from the last cycle high at 74 cents. Now, in my opinion, Ethereum is going to have to break out of its previous all-time high in a sustainable way with weekly closes above the previous cycle's all-time high. And once we see Ethereum break out of this all-time high, this downtrend, come into this green box, and come up to this trend line, that's when we're going to see Dogecoin go on a parabolic move, come up and make a new high, and then we'll see Doge on its Ethereum pair also come up and make a new high against Ethereum, allowing Dogecoin to outperform Ethereum this cycle, and most likely all cycles moving forward because of its proof of work nature. And that's why I believe so much in Dogecoin and Bitcoin, because of proof of work. I mean, that's what we want, is proof of work, man. You put the work in, you prove it, you get the reward. Just like I'm doing right now with my video. I'm putting the work in. And people are going to watch this video. I'm going to get watch time, and I'm going to be able to monetize. So ultimately, I do believe in Dogecoin more than Ethereum because it's a proof of work coin. And I think over time, Ethereum will underperform Dogecoin, but I still think Bitcoin is the best asset to be in overall. And that's why I think Dogecoin is going to outperform Ethereum in the long term because of the proof of work nature of its blockchain rather than proof of stake. Dogecoin and Bitcoin will continue to outperform Ethereum. I actually think that Dogecoin might be the #2 cryptocurrency someday in the world. So if you guys like the content, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Check out the links down below in the description for all my playlists. Make sure to always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember, none of this is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. And with that, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.